Welcome back to the House of Takes, a late night show. I think we're the only show in North America that actually believes Kyrie Irving actually lobbed a call to Justin Fields last week and said, hey, why is this trade taking so long? All right, on tonight's House of Takes late night show, we are going to talk about the Justin Fields trade, which some people have been saying is the fleecing of the Chicago Bears, as the Chicago Bears finally did the thing they needed to do, quite frankly, months ago. They traded Justin Fields, and they paid dearly for waiting as long as they actually did. Like, what is going on in the Chicago Bears organization that they would screw up as bad as they did with one Justin Fields? Caleb Martin must be at home right now going, damn, I wish they would have just kept Justin Fields and traded my pick to anybody other than the Carolina Panthers. Just a horrible decision by the Chicago Bears, who at this point had to do something, and that something was trading him to the Pittsburgh Steelers that pulled off a Texas two-step on Kenny Pickett. Oh, we heard Kenny Pickett was upset about the trade. We're actually going to do something about the guy that threw, what were Kenny Pickett's stats from last year? Oh, yeah. 6 touchdowns against 4 interceptions, over 2,000 yards passing. Taking football back all the way to the 1960s was Kenny Pickett with the Pittsburgh Steelers this year. So to the Steelers goes Justin Fields. The Steelers give up a 6th round 2025 pick, which could be converted into a 4th pick if Justin Fields plays a significant minutes with the Pittsburgh Steelers this season. Look, the last week of the Pittsburgh Steelers offseason has been essentially a masterpiece in how to get rid of junk and bring in something a little bit better than what you had before. Now, I'm not claiming Super Bowl with Justin Fields. Justin Fields, quite frankly, is a victim of his circumstances. He is a victim of the team that actually drafted him. Can Justin Fields be a great quarterback in the National Football League? And I think the answer to that question is probably yes. He's not going to win an MVP. So I don't want to go out and say, Justin Fields is a top 5 quarterback in the National Football League. But could he break into the top 10, the very top of that top 10 in the National Football League? Yes. You can't forget that Justin Fields has improved steadily despite the fact that he was playing for one of the worst organizations in the National Football League as it relates to quarterbacks. Jim McMahon was their last decent quarterback with the Chicago Bears. So Justin Fields, in his 3 seasons with the Chicago Bears, actually, he played pretty well. Sort of well. This past season, 2,500 yards passing, 16 touchdowns against 9 picks. Now, you can't forget about the 656 yards rushing that Justin Fields actually had. Now, a lot of you people out there are going to be like, Daba. What about all the fumbles? Yeah. I get all of that. But if you look at the previous season, he actually rushed for over 1,100 yards, which means Justin Fields, Chicago, is actually a true dual threat quarterback. And you needed to treat him like that more in your offense than you actually did during this past season. Trying to turn him into a quarterback that just hangs out in the pocket and attempts to read defenses is not his current game. Now, that might be because of the coaching that he's received. I certainly have been critical of Justin Fields' inability to read defenses at times. Look, I'm not saying he can't read defenses. It's just when he doesn't read defenses correctly, it turns into, quite frankly, and I'm not exaggerating, absolutely horrific pickoffs. So Justin Fields now being a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers is a clear sign that Justin Fields actually has a second chance in the National Football League with, quite frankly, one of the best run organizations in the history of football in North America. Look, Justin Fields, if he's going to succeed anywhere, it will be with this Pittsburgh Steelers team. They have a new offensive coordinator. We'll see what happens. I'm not saying Justin Fields is going to be the starter week one. I'm not saying Justin Fields is going to start half of the games, but I'm sure there will be packages for Justin Fields. And depending on how Russell Wilson actually does with his antics on the field and his exercise routines on an airplane, I have to say Justin Fields certainly has a true shot to eventually turn into the number one quarterback in Pittsburgh. All right, that is it for tonight's House of Takes, a late night show. I want to hear from you, North America. What do you think about Justin Fields getting a second chance with the Pittsburgh Steelers? As always, for the House of Takes, a late night show, I'm Dave DeBaugh. Oh, hey, listen, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. And, of course, like this channel, we're closing in on 1,200 subscribers. We're a small show looking to be big. Once again, I'm Dave DeBaugh, wishing you all a tremendous rest of your sports viewing day.